Hi everyone! As always, I have repeated myself 1,000,000 times for this intro. I don't know why I can't talk. I think I really need like a super exaggeratedly super strong coffee for some reason. Okay, so today's video, as you guys have seen in the title, we're going to be talking about another drugstore product, and it is from the brand Profusion. I can remember Profusion back in the day. They were like super seasonal. They are seasonal products at Walgreens, at CVS, but now, just a few years after that, they are now at Target, Walmart, so I'm not so sure if they already have places in some other stores, but transitioning from like Burlington, Ross, TJ Maxx, you can still see some of their palettes over there, but I must say that their marketing and whoever are thinking of these cute little palettes as of like today, they're like new items, is freaking genius, because I think that was like the highest peak of Profusion, and it became even more successful when they started reaching out to, different types of partners. So anyway, the palette that we're going to be talking about today is the Starlet palette, and this is one of their 35 shades of palettes. I also have Love Struck. Now this is probably something that I'm gonna be talking about tomorrow. If you guys want to, just leave me a note down below. So we're gonna focus on this one today, and I do apologize if I'm like all over the place. So many things going on in my head right now. Okay, so anyway, this is what the packaging looks like. It doesn't have any box packaging at all, and to me that doesn't really matter. But I'm just so happy that when I saw this, it was actually heavily sealed. There is actually a tape right over here, and then later on I'll show you guys what they did with the plastic packaging on top. So this is what it looks like. It is so nice, so chic, super slim, perfect for traveling. Has a little bit of weight on it, but it's very doable. And at the back, this is what you're gonna see. There are images of the eyeshadows that you are going to get, and also it has the name of the shades in the back as well. Let me read what it says in the back, okay? It says, bring out your inner star with this 35 shade Starlet palette. This multi-finish and iconic collection of golden neutrals to deep berries and glamorous glitter hues will instantly make you shine bright in the city of lights. Perfect for everyone from beginners to pros, and suitable for all skin tones. Now, you have 24 months to play with this palette, which in my opinion I don't really follow, just so because I just don't. The only time I throw palettes away if they smell funny and if they do not perform the way I expected them to perform. This is also cruelty free, and just in case you guys are allergic to something, you might want to read the ingredients list in the back. So what I'm going to do is that before we move on to the swatches, I'm going to give you guys like an up-close look. And also, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Now, the plastic packaging, it has the names of the shades, which I highly appreciate as well. And then this is like shut. I don't know how to explain it, but you can re-stick the plastic protector. I didn't peel this off because I just really wanted to save that so that it's not going to be like super difficult for me. This is still tacky and I don't want any gunk to go in there, so after using it I just like seal it shut like that. So I'm gonna give you guys some swatches, and then after that I'm gonna show you guys how I created this look for today, and then after that I'm gonna give you guys my overall thoughts. Okay guys, just to save you precious time, I have swatched all of the eyeshadows once. In the back of my hand, just have some faith in me. I don't have any base as well, so it's quite impressive. Here are the other shades. Now obviously some of the shades right over here, they don't appear, cute or vibrant. They don't appear as much, but of course we're going to try that out today and see, what's the real deal. These two doesn't show up as much as the other colors. I mean, in my opinion, matte shades are quite difficult to make, but other than that, do you guys see how beautiful these colors are? And also there's a shade right over here. It's actually like a cream light shade, but for some reason you can't really hardly see that. But overall, look at these, you guys. Let me zoom my hand in so you guys can see. You can't really see the first shade. It's quite hard and dry, but I'm pretty sure if I use a brush, it will do the trick. So here are all your shades. some of them are like really, really, really impressive. That gold over there, that is awesome. Like, it's so pretty. And the glitters, they do tend to stick alone. So, in my opinion, you may not need a glitter primer for these glitters because I feel like they're gonna stick anyway. So let's go ahead and move on and try these colors, some of the colors on my eyes, and then after that I'm gonna be back and give you guys my overall thoughts. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this light brown shade called Camel and apply that using a blending brush, directly applying it on my crease. I don't have any base on my eyeshadow or primer. This is just a full coverage foundation just to, you know, color correct my eye really, really fast. But still, my eye is actually really tacky, and I just wanted to see how they are going to perform with this method. So once I am satisfied with that, I'm going to move on to the next color. So I would like to select something a little bit dark. That's why I selected Auburn. And using the same brush, I'm just going to buff that right in. So I clean my brush before I reuse the brush. And as you guys can see, I'm quite struggling, but there's color. So with this eyeshadow, you just have to work with it, you know, because it's definitely buildable, as you guys could see. Next, I am going to grab this shade that I'm so obsessed about. It is the gold shade in this palette, and I'm just going to try it on first with a flat, very dense brush. Ooh, that is so, so beautiful. But when you spread it out, it's going to look a little muted. So what you're going to do with this one is just be careful, because there is, you know, crazy fallout. And I'm going to try to use my finger this time. As you can see, that payoff is way, 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 way better. Now, what I notice is that when I blend the sides of my eye just to, you know, give it a seamless look, it tends to disappear. So I'm just going to go ahead and go back and forth. But as you can see, if you're going to be using your finger, it's just so divine. That is so good. I love that. And of course, we are definitely going to use some glitter today, because why not? It's definitely one of the highlights in this palette. And the reason why I selected this glitter is because the other glitters tends to have a little green on it, and I want something that will complement the eyeshadow today. And right now I just tried it again with a dense flat brush just to check and see if it will apply on that. And some of my glitter shadows, they do apply using a brush, but this one, it doesn't work well with a brush. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my finger as well. You're probably thinking like, now why would you use a freaking brush with a pressed glitter? I do have some palettes that has like pressed glitter, like what I mentioned, and they work just fine. But this one, I think your best option would be your finger, of course. Or maybe I need to, like, you know, use a different type of brush. Then I'm going to grab Uproar and apply that on the inner and outer corner of my eye, just so because I want like a little depth in there. I wanted to create more dimension, more of like 3D-ish. Now, I know my makeup right now looks like absolute garbage, but I promise to you, we're going to make it even better till the end of this video, okay? Now we're going to get a slipper and apply that on my brow bone. This is just to, you know, clean my brows really nicely, lift the eyes a little bit more. And this is also a perfect opportunity for me to blend my crease line. Then after that, I'm going to use my Essence liquid liner and just create a cat eye makeup look. Lately, I have been really, you know, into the cat eye look, because there was a time in my life that I don't even use liquid liner anymore, that I kind of like lost or kind of like totally forgot how to create wing liner. So I just wanted to remaster that skill again. And then I'm just going to use the leftover shadow that we have used on our inner and outer crease and apply that on my lower waterline. And this is the final makeup look, you guys. everyone, now that we are done with the awkward, cringy poses, I am finally ready to give you guys my overall thoughts. Now, my thoughts exactly is that the matte shades here definitely reminded me of the old Makeup Revolution matte eyeshadow formula, which is, it's not like boom pigment right away, but it is buildable. Now, most of the metallic shades here, they are, you know, they show up really nicely, and also just be careful because they do tend to crumble when you pick it up from the pan. Let me show you real quick, okay? Hope you guys could see that. I blew some of them, but like when you pick it up with either your finger or your brush, they do tend to crumple off, but the payoff is way better if you use your finger because you can provide like, you know, like a good amount of pressure in there. The glitters in this palette is just so phenomenal. So of course there's just like a hit or miss in this palette. I wouldn't say that this is something that is like, you know, if you are very much used to advanced eyeshadows, I don't think this is something that you would want to purchase. But if you are a beginner, I can't really see why not. In my opinion, the reason why I only purchased this is because of the glitter, and I feel like for $10, for like $12.98, it definitely paid it off from that, if I make any sense. So it's not like the most pigmented palette in the entire world, but if you do what I did today, like do not set your primer or your base and just go ham with it with the eyeshadow, then the payoff would be like even better. So sometimes I do set my whole eye area with like a wash color or like an eyeshadow, but the reason why I didn't do that is because I kind of had a feeling that it will be muted, so I just went ahead and, you know, put a base in my eye and just, you know, went right in with the eyeshadow. And overall I did enjoy using the palette, so even though there's like a little inconsistency when it comes to the formula, I still definitely enjoyed it. So for people who are on a budget, I think this will be such a great option for you guys, especially if you are starting up with makeup or practicing with makeup or just doing some Instagram looks. I think you guys are definitely going to enjoy this palette. So that's pretty much it for today, guys. Let me know if you have tried Profusion before. Have you heard about it or not? What is your favorite item from Profusion if you have tried them already? Leave all of those information on the comment box down below. Also, if you can recommend any product from Profusion, also please comment them down below so it also helps other people when they watch this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are still not part of the Sassy family, what's that? Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are still not part of the Sassy family, make sure you subscribe to my channel, turn your post notifications on, and I'll see you on my next video, which is tomorrow. I upload Mondays to Fridays, no specific time, so just turn your post notifications on. I'll see you soon. Bye!